As I immediately drop my lips. Immediately drop my lip gloss, girl. And like these lips are so dry. Oh, Lord. I don't know about you, but whenever I have sinus issues, I tend to like close my or open my mouth when I'm sleeping. So I feel like my mouth gets really dry. So like my lips start like struggling, girl. Struggling, girl. But yeah, I wanted to come on and just hang out with everybody for a little bit, see what everybody's doing. Nothing crazy, girl. Just saying hey. Just seeing what y'all were doing. I don't go live often. So I was like, why not tonight? Just for a little bit and see what everybody's up to and see what the fabulous Taylor-tots are doing. Hey, Linda, guess what I got, girl? I love it. Thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you're just joining, make sure you give it a thumbs up on the video, please. You can only give it one thumbs up. That's all you can do. Sorry, girls. This is from Linda. Linda's in the chat. She got this printed out. It is awesome. I absolutely love this. Hey, Debbie, guess what? Ta-da! I love it. It fits perfectly. I am obsessed. You know, I got my bubbly lime. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. So, hey, Matt and Sherry, what's going on? I'm sure this is Sherry. Hey, girl. How was your first meal? Your first real meal? If you're just joining, guys, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. You can only do one thumbs up. So if you don't know and you don't follow Matt and Sherry, Sherry had surgery, and I can't remember, is it the gastric sleeve? But all I know is it is a weight loss surgery. And she has been recovering to where she can finally start eating some solid foods, and she's been doing such a great job. I'm not going to lie, I've actually contemplated wanting to do that because it's not a miracle thing that you get and it's done. Oh, girl, no. Girl, I've seen the shows where they get all that stuff done, girl, and they're like a thimble of broth, and that's it. I don't see how y'all do it, girl. Hey, Zachary, what's going on? I haven't seen you in forever, girl. Gastric sleeve, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. You know what, though? That's, I can't imagine the pain. But the other part is it's not a quick fix. It is something that is kind of like a training wheels to keep you like on track. Oh, you know, I'm just sitting out here just kikiing, just seeing what everybody's up to. About to drink my Metamucil, girl. Metamucil. She is awesome for first off keeping you regular, but two, it keeps your hunger to where you're not craving the BS that you really don't need. So yeah. So so Debbie sent this shirt, and I would not have been able to fit into this shirt had I not lost weight before she sent it, to be honest with you. So I'm excited. I put it on, washed it and then put it on. So I'm excited that it's on, and it fits perfectly, and it's something that I can wear. You know, I love all this stuff. So, I'm so pumped that people are still sending birthday presents. I was like caught off guard because they're like, I'm sending some stuff, girl. And I'm like, really? Still? Like, I'm excited. It's a fun surprise. And I waited to get all of them in today at one time to open all of it together. I know the shirt is so cute. I love it. It's super comfortable too. It's very soft. But it was great to be able to do it. Oh, no. I have had kidney stones before too. Hey, Stephanie, what's going on? I have had kidney stones before. I've actually had kidney stones twice. The first time I had it, it was so bad. Well, both times are bad, but the first time I actually had to have surgery to get it removed. It got stuck in the ureter tube. So I was not cute, girl. Was not cute. I'm telling you, it was hateful. And the weird thing is, though, is when it's like in the stomach side, like up higher before it starts going down for you to pass it, that's where, for me, I feel like it hurts the most. And they're talking about like, oh, it feels worse than having a baby. I guess that the stones that I've had haven't been big enough for that part to like hurt. The first one they had to go in and do an ultrasound to get it out anyway. Or whatever it is, not an ultrasound. I don't know if an ultrasound actually breaks it up, but they went in and busted it up. Then I had a stent in for a week. And that sounds large, girl. That sounds large. And they ended up, I had a stent in for a week. Now that was uncomfortable because as soon as I would take a sip of water, I immediately had to pee, which hurt the entire time because you have a stent in. So that wasn't cute. Ooh, no ma'am. No, Linda, that is not cute at all, girl. Well, and I'll tell you, the second one that I had, I drove myself to the emergency room because I was like, for me, both times it's happened, my back starts to hurt, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I slept weird. But then within an hour, I'm like, okay, my pain is going from my back all the way through my stomach in the exact same spot. Like, it's weird. And I'm like, girl, no, I gotta go. I gotta go to the emergency room. I already know what this is, because the second time I knew what it was. The first time I was just like, oh my gosh, my back is really hurting. And I had a friend that his neighbor actually, she does, she's a chiropractor. I was trying to think of what the hell it was called. Thank you, Sherry. I have no idea because I do not have a scale. I don't have a scale. I don't want to own a scale. I have, I will tell you, I've noticed in my videos, I actually was scrolling and I could see a big difference in my face a lot. Even the way that my clothes are fitting, I can tell a difference, but I don't carry, or I don't have a way to look because I'm like, girl, no. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot. 107 pounds. Yeah, I do not get on a scale. You know what? I've already learned this from the past few times that I dieted. Because this time is different. I'm not just dieting. I'm actually just trying to make healthier decisions. But I will tell you, the first few times that I was dieting, I was obsessed with getting on it. Well, see, I wasn't like that. The second time I actually passed mine, my kidney stone, and I was sweating really bad. My face was pale. I thought I was going to pass out. I was getting really nauseous. I was really cold. But that was when it was like up higher. And then once I got there, they gave me morphine. And then the second time they gave me another shot. They gave me morphine, came back 30 minutes later. It wasn't even taking the edge off. They gave me another shot of morphine. That finally kicked it to where like I wasn't hurting as bad. And then at that point they were like, okay, we're just gonna give you medicine, you're just gonna pass it. And I'm like, okay. And they give me this drainer for you to pee in. And I literally went home, and I think it was like an hour later. Yep, an hour later I was like, I gotta pee. So I went there to pee, and I was like, you know what, I kind of feel like I still have to pee, but I literally just stopped. So I went right back in there, and as soon as I did, it actually came out then. And I was like, well, damn, that was fast. So I guess it was all happening at once. It was pretty quick, but it was weird. I was like, this is not cute at all. And I remember my stepdad, when I was growing up, actually had kidney stones a lot. And I think he ended up having a lot of kidney issues once, like, I graduated, and my mom and him got divorced as soon as I graduated. So I didn't keep up with him, girl. I did not keep up with him, but I think he ended up having a lot of kidney issues later on down the road. But you know, it is what it is, girl. All right. Trying to get this where I can down it. Deb, that's still good though, as far as like bringing it back down though. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it is so hard to do it. You passed it? Ooh, I bet that was hateful. Yeah, you gotta take it slow. You gotta have like, you gotta think. I mean, I've watched, just from the shows that I've watched, I've not like personally had any moments where I've been in those situations to where like it is something that I'm gonna have to do. I don't know, like, for me, I'm on the fence about wanting to get it done. My health insurance will cover it only if I'm a certain BMI, and I didn't hit the BMI metrics. when I tried doing it 2 years ago. And I was so like pissed. I was like, girl, really? Not the how dare you talk. That is everything. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. The funny thing is whenever I was going to get the stent taken out, the first go around, she goes to pull, like, she goes, okay, I'm going to pull it on 3. 1, 2, and then she pulls it, and I was like, oh, okay, that did not feel good. I don't know if any of you have ever had a stent in your, your area, but she pulls it out, and then she immediately says, okay, would you like a bracelet? And I'm sitting there thinking, are you going to make a bracelet out of the stent? I'm confused. And I looked at her, and she's like, why you look so confused? You don't know what a bracelet is? I was like, I know what a bracelet is, but I'm confused of, like, are you going to make it out of the stent? And she's like, no. She's like, we have bracelets over here. And I was like, girl, you do not need to ask me if I want a bracelet right after you just pulled that thing out of my hoo-ha, girl. I cannot with you. I cannot. But I will tell you, that was so uncomfortable. And having that string hanging out, girl, your insurance was 54 or higher. I don't remember what mine was. I know that they tried to get me to, like, lie. She's like, are you sure that you don't meet that BMI? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Like, I don't do that. Like, I just went to the doctor. And they're like, well, unfortunately, we can't do it. And I was like, well, what if I go to, like, Dr. Nelsarda? And they said, well, sorry, girl, you're not gonna be able to get it because you're not, like, we're not gonna pay for it. And I was like, well, that sucks, because the thing is, if I would have been the BMI that I needed to be, then I would have done, I think it's like 6 months or something like that of whatever their diet plan is, and then they'll approve it. But I'm like, girl, you feel like it's family related, not food? You've pulled them out? Ugh, Debbie, no, girl. So, Debbie, the thing is, though, is like that string just hanging out is so uncomfortable. Like, the other part is it's uncomfortable about it is, like, as a guy, it's already kind of hanging anyway. And then the string is adding even more into the way. I'm like, girl, it's just not cute. It's not cute. And it's very uncomfortable. And, like, I know I'd be, like, asleep and I'd roll over and I would feel my thighs rub together and pull the string a little bit. And I was like, oh, no, no, ma'am. And I'm sitting here in my mind thinking, like, where can I tie this into a bow somewhere up in here so it won't get caught and get pulled? I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying. 6 months before surgery. Oh, okay, so it was 6 months, yeah. Well, so what all did they tell you, Sherry? Is there specific metrics you have to hit to be approved? Or, like, is it just, like, do it for 6 months, and if you lose, awesome, we're still going to approve you? Or, like, what is the standards? Oh, girl, no, not at 4:30 in the morning. I cannot. Yeah, cannot. Guys, there's 12 of you in here. If you'll give it a thumbs up, please. Give the video a thumbs up. It's free, 90 free. If you want to promote your business or your YouTube channel on here, you can type it in with a super chat and it'll save it up to the top. The more money you tip, the longer it stays up. I don't care if you promote your own stuff. Don't bother me none. You know the thing, though, Debbie, is it really didn't hurt. It was just uncomfortable. Like, because I felt it really far up. Like, and I know it's really far up anyway, but I feel like the sensation of your body starts at a certain spot in that area, and it's up a little bit higher. So when it pulled it out, it was very strange. And I was like, ooh, like, it almost takes your breath away, but it doesn't hurt. It's just uncomfortable. So y'all are joining me with my Metamucil. I am just now starting my Metamucil back after a week. I gave it a rest. I really was like, you know what? I feel like I'm doing this entirely too much in the sense of in the morning and at night, and I was doing it for almost a month straight, and I was like, you know what, girl, let me just chill out on this. So I gave it a week to rest. Girl, hello. Well, and the funny thing is when I went in to get my when I went to the emergency room the second time, I knew what was going on. So I told the guy, I said, he was brand new, you can tell. And so still in training. And I said to him, I said, hi, I am in a lot of pain. I think I have a kidney stone, but I'm not sure. But And he's like, what is your pain level? And I was like a 14. Like, I'm hurting so bad. And I was sweating, like, and I'm just crying. And like the thing is I didn't start crying until I sat down in the emergency room, like just waiting. And then I was just like, it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I was dying, girl. Sorry, I'm shaking up the Metamucil, girl. Because if you don't shake this right, girl, she is nasty. And if you wait too long, she is a jail. And ain't nobody got time for that. Done. Okay. That's why I have to drink a lot of the water down. Because if it's any more than that, I get tired of drinking it. I don't know if you've ever had a protein shake where it's kind of chalky. Ugh. Yeah, you know what, Zachary? I hope I never get one as well, because I will tell you, the second time was really bad. They ended up taking me into the back finally. This lady comes out and was like, I'm so sorry for your wait. Come on back here. So we went back. And she's like, the guys, there was a guy that was at the front, and then there was a guy that was training, and he literally was like, okay, I'm going to let him do your IV for you. And I was like, sure, whatever. I really don't care. He kept like missing the vein, which it is what it is. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm hurting you. I said, you're not hurting me. You're just taking a really long time. And the longer you're taking to do this, the longer it's going to take for me to get in the back and start getting something for this pain and like get it figured out. And it's so funny to me when the lady walks around the corner and she's like, what is going on? And he's like, oh, he's trying to, she goes, we don't have time for this. Like, you can go and practice on something else or somebody else. She grabs the needle, does it one time, puts it in, puts the tape on, and she's like, let's go. And I was like, thank you. She goes, can you walk? And I was like, yeah, I can walk. And so I went, I was standing up and started walking. And she's like, you're moving kind of slow, so I'm going to put you in a chair. I was like, okay, girl. So she puts me in this wheelchair. She wheels me to the back. And I get on the bed, and this male doctor comes in, and she's like, now don't be nervous. I know he's attractive. And I started laughing, and I said, girl, I ain't gay. She started laughing, and I'm like, hell no. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cute. So I literally was like, I ain't gay. And she started laughing, and she goes, well, at least your humor's not gone. I was like, it's because I don't know what else to say. Like, and, no, now you're going to do the full theatrics, girl. No, I wasn't like, I mean, I was hurting, but by the time they took me in the back, I was crying, like, because I could not sit or stand and feel comfortable at all. And so I was like shaking my leg because I was like, my anxiety was through the roof. What? Not to make you start over. See, I'd struggle. Well, I guess not. If you want it bad enough, you're going to deal with it. But, so, that Metamucil was drying out my throat, girl. But, not rolling on the ground. I went in the back, and he said, okay, we're going to go do a scan. And I was like, okay, cool. He goes, first I'm going to check and see, like, if you have a hernia or anything like that. And I was like, okay, whatever you need to check. And so he's like, don't be shy. And I was like, I'm not shy. Do you want my pants? Do you want my underwear? I do not care. You can have whatever. Just move it. I really don't care. Here. Like, I already know the drill. Let's go. And I said, to be honest with you, you ain't that cute. Like, I ain't even worried about it. And he started laughing. He goes, you don't think I'm cute? And I was like, we ain't even trying to have this conversation. Can you just figure it out, girl? And so, hello. So literally we go and get the scan, and I'm like struggling to move, to like get my pants down for them to like be able to like take the scan. But girl, we get back in there, and they gave me the morphine on the first shot. And so they came back 30 minutes later. And the bad part is he put it in my hand. And so I'm holding my hand a certain way the entire time. See, I don't drink anything dark. I'm only Patron, so that's crazy. See, I only drink Patron if I'm gonna drink. Well, red wine is kind of different though. That part. Well, you know, I think if it's a little bit higher, it would feel like that. But once it's coming out, I didn't really feel that much, craziness. But I will tell you, he put the IV in my hand for the fluids while I was waiting, like sitting in there, and they were, you know, looking at the scans and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't feel like it's doing anything. Finally, this lady walks by, and I was like, excuse me. And she goes, yeah. And I'm like holding my hand still. She said, have you been holding your hand like that? And I was like, yeah, for like an hour now. And so she's like, oh. And she goes, honey, this thing ain't even working. It's not even going in. Hang on. So she goes back in, puts gloves on, takes it out, redoes it to where I can like put my arms on normal. And then the whole bag of fluids came, because within an hour, the bag of fluids should have been almost done going in at this point, is what she said. And so I was like, this dude is mysterious, girl. Hey, Magnolia, what's going on? Ooh, yes, girl. I love anything with some Patron in it. You know, my drink of choice is Patron water with 3 limes. And I don't drink all the time. I don't drink, like, I'm a social drinker. Like, if we go to dinner, I may have a cocktail or 3. But, like, I'm not one of those that's, like, going out to just get plastered. Like, I'm not that person. Now, if we are at my house and we're at my, like, I'm not going anywhere, I'll drink wine. Like, not every night. Like, it has to be, like, once every couple weeks or something like that. But pure protein bar, salted caramel. Ooh, that sounds good. I need to start making my own protein bars at the house. I'll tell you that, because girl, it is expensive. I'm like $6 for this one bar at what's it called? Starbucks? No ma'am. No ma'am, Pam. Ain't happening. Grease these lips up, girl. Looking like I'm blowing a bubble. Ooh, I love pomegranate juice. I'm a little weird about cherry juice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't like grenadine for real. Yes. You already know, Stephanie. But the thing is, though, is they don't have those perfect bars. The perfect bars aren't there, are they? Because they're refrigerated. I thought you have to get this somewhere else. Oh, that's good. Look at this. Isn't this freaking amazing? So it is actually, like, it can stand on its own, or it can put it on the wall. Linda got this printed out from the picture that I made. I love this. Like, this is the night that Rich and I went to, so it was Chris, Rich, myself, and some other people. I don't know who else was there. But we all, Vanessa and Glamour showed up later on that afternoon. So we ended up going to Club Sakai, which was a straight club. And I actually did my tutorial of my makeup for that night on this one. And it's so funny because he was like, I called him, I said, girl, I know you're getting your makeup done, but like, are you cool with me going, are you good with me going in drag? Like, he goes, well, are you okay with this? Like, I really don't give a shit. I'm just making sure I'm not stealing all your spotlight, girl, your thunder. He goes, I don't care. Come on, girl. I went, girl, and I was painted down, girl, painted down. I love it. Oh. Ooh, no, girl. And then, of course, I got this gem today. Woo! $29 for 6. I think I looked on Amazon for those. I'm just a little bit nervous of how they're going to come in, because not trying to look up that word how to spell groin. They have to be refrigerated. Those perfect bars, they have to be refrigerated. So I'm nervous of how they're going to come if I get them off Amazon. So I'm a little bit nervous about it. Hey, Jerica, what's going on? I know, Sherry, I love this shirt. I love it. It's so comfortable. Like, I'm like, yes. And then I got this in. So if you haven't watched my videos yet, my video from today, this is a card. So she put her message under here, and then ta-da! An unwanted corset. I don't own unwanted things. I don't own unwanted things. And then, of course, there is this, which I love. Well, there's 2 things. So if you want to know what the charm says on here, you're going to have to watch the video. But this is super cute. So I actually have a picture of this in my bathroom. And then it's a mirror. It's a compact Love these. Love it, I love it. I can't give away all the details of the video today, girl. Cannot get all of them. And then there is a super cute kitty cat, but I'm not showing you right now because you have to go watch the video for today. I'm not showing you. You have to go and see the cute kitty cat. It's so precious. He is so cute. His name is Kilo. Aw, I love y'all too. Thank you, Sherry. I can't help it. It's like, it's one of those things. And the bad part is like, I had this habit for so many years. Like, if I'm hanging around people all the time, I start like almost kind of laughing like them. Yeah, so Sarah, we ended up going to Long Neck Manor. It was so much fun. We had a blast. So I ended up not staying the night. My partner and I ended up driving there. It was 4 hours, and then we drove back because I had to work the next day. So I ended up calling my boss and was like, look, here's an opportunity for me to go. They're so gracious for me to be able to join. So Chris and I are going to drive there, and I'm taking off work this day. Thank you. I love you. And he just laughed. He's like, okay, fine. And what's up, Wild? What's going on? Now you're behind in the stream. Fast forward. Oh, she can't hear me anyway. Let's see. Girl, I'm not a small. I'm like 4 smalls when it comes to a corset, if you put them all together. Yes. So he actually called Stephanie that's in here. Stephanie, he FaceTimed me, and Stephanie wanted to say hello. It was so awesome. So I was so gracious that he did that. I was like, oh, I really appreciate it, because I'm like, I know it's his meet and greet and he didn't have to do that. So Long Neck Manor was awesome. I had a blast. I know that they were like, the water pressure was kind of meh. If you go to Van Luke's page, she has where we did a mukbang thing, and this is when I was eating you know, the stuff that I used to eat, and I would tell you, girl, I was eating the house down. And it was so funny because she kept zooming in on my face, and I'd just make faces because they would say something, I'd be like, yeah, you know. And it was so funny. Sarah, I had a blast. You're like, I can't ignore him. I know. Stephanie, tell him I'm not the one that's getting you in trouble. It's not me. It is not I. Long Neck Manor was freaking amazing, though. Oh, I love you too, Stephanie. Girl, hello, that twang. The funny thing is I don't even really, I don't really notice that I have a twang. And some people are like, you are so Southern. Like, some people say country, and I'm like, what kind of country? Like, are you saying like I'm like a hick country or just Southern? Hey, Cody, what's going on? Not 15 of the last 18 years. Whatever. Magnolia, that's a lie. There's no way. Girl, when I tell you, if we ever go back to Long Neck Manor, I don't know about staying the night, but I know, I'm sure he's busy, Linda. People got lives. Smacks lips. Honey, I gotta be careful smacking these lips, girl. I'll black out my own eye, but bruising myself over here. I can be real careful when I'm speaking, when I go to close the door, when I go to, like, you know, HEB or, you know, Kroger or, you know, to work, because sometimes I get nervous. I'm gonna close them up in the damn door, not paying attention. My thing is I told people, I said, I want to get really, really, really skinny to where I'm nothing but lips walking around. Just nothing but giant lips, just... Because these lips aren't getting any smaller. Yeah, girl. I know, right? Ting, ting, ting. Girl, I tell you what. Thank you, Jerica. I had a friend back in the day named Jerica. She was a drag queen, amazing drag queen, used to sew everything. And I actually competed in a pageant one time, and she made my entire presentation outfit. And I came out as a munchkin from Munchkin Land, from the Wizard of Oz, and I was on my knees. So she made this giant dress, and it was all these different patterns of green material. It was so ugly, it was cute. And she made me this hat piece that like looked like a planter bed on it. And Stephanie, now you and it was so funny because I was like, well, how are we gonna get this skirt to stay out for me to be able to like walk on my knees to do presentation? And she ended up coming to the pageant, taking all these pillows and duct taping them around my waist. So when I put the dress on, it was on top. It was crazy. You know what? They have black thrones, as there's black on black. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Rich. I appreciate it. Everybody tell Rich I said hello. Hang on, like you jumped that one on there. It was so ugly, it was cute. It was so ugly, it was cute, girl. But Tabs Houston has black on black of these. So like if you're wanting them, you can do these. And then like if you want to rhinestone them, you can do those acrylic stones and like add like real stones in between it. My only thing is I got to figure out how, because I'm like smushing the arms of these things. I'm like, how do you refluff these things up? And when I was doing my reveal, like the black cloak all the time, it was like rubbing on here. So the fabric has turned the pink, like purple almost. So I've got to get like a magic eraser. Hey, Miriam, what's going on? Y'all gonna let Rich show y'all up on tipping 20 bucks in here, girl? He super chatted the house down, and he said he's got a birthday present. It's gonna be diamonds. He said it's all diamonds. I love it. I have been wanting to rhinestone these though, because these buttons are not really shiny, girl, and I'm like, I need to add a little bit of pizzazz to them. A little bit of pizzazz. Stephanie's like, I sent you Venmo last week. Thank you. I love you. And so did Linda. Charlie's fast food place. What's that? I know, Linda. We got wine with it. Chris and I got a box of wine. We got that really expensive box wine, girl. We did. We got, it was some kind of red wine. I don't know what it was. He had another box that was in there, and we didn't drink it because we don't drink that often. But we ended up going and getting a new one because I was like, this one tastes kind of gross. It's like, ugh. And I told him, I said, Linda said to make sure that I get you something nice with this money. And he's like, okay, good. And I was like, yeah. So... Philly cheesesteak sandwich place. You know, there was a place that was in, yes, box wine. And I know this sounds mysterious because I've never heard of good box wine, to be honest with you, Stephanie. But it's actually pretty good. Like, it's a Pinot Noir. I'm not bougie when it comes to wine anyway. I really don't know much about it. But I will tell you, it's pretty good. It's something like, if you're going to sip multiple glasses, it's fine. Because the thing is, who wants to go and spend a shitload of money on a bottle of wine and it's gone within 2 glasses, and you're like, well, that was adorable. Sherry's like, yes. Girl, I don't want no summer diamonds. I want all her diamonds. I don't know how to combat that. Summer diamonds. Usually I'm quick at this shit. Fuck it. Just give me rhinestones. I don't care. I just want it all, girl. I want it all. So yeah, so I will tell you, I'm thinking about having my lips done. I feel like they just need a little bit more. See, I don't like Moscato because it's so sweet. Not Rhinestone Cowboy. I love it. Yeah, I don't like anything sweet. Have you ever had muscadine wine? Muscadine? Is it muscadine or muscadine? Like I-M-E or I-N-E? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Muscadine. Muscadine. I'm going to keep saying it until y'all tell me which one it is. Is it muscadine or muscadine? I don't love country music either, but if it's on, I don't complain. I'm like, meh. The only time I complain about music is when Rich is in the car and he always is like, oh, you're going to love this song, and it's not good. Dine. Okay, gotcha. So we put the box Pinot Noir actually in the fridge so that it's cold all the time. But see, like, I can't drink champagne either. Hey, Laura, what's going on? I can't drink champagne. I don't really care for it. When we went to a sales meeting a couple years back, they had Moet, because that's part of the LVMH. Chandon, sorry. So they had Moet Chandon champagne, but it had like luxury popsicles in the champagne drink. So that was really good. They had like one was like a raspberry and something, and then another one was like lime and something else. Lime and I don't remember what it was, but it was so good. That made it yummy, but after one, I was like, ooh, I can't handle this. This is too much. It's too sweet. I'm like, I can't. This is way too much going on. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Laura. I was wondering how the first day went. Oh, no, it's going so fast. Wow, that is hilarious. That sounds fun. So I'm going to be transparent. So I don't really do weed at all. It's not legal here anyway, but you know, they have those CBD gummies. I know Rich does a sponsorship for what is that? Vance Global. So he does them for Vance Global. But Chris had got some a place around here that is like Delta 8 or something like that. Right, Debbie? So I ended up, he's like, okay, well, they're cut in half on half. Yeah, Vance. So he's like, take half of one. And I was like, okay. And this was like a few weeks back because I was so stressed out about the air being out and all that other stuff. Like I was just so stressed out and I just needed something to just decompress, girl, decompress. And it was the day that we actually had our air fixed, honestly. And I'm like, 14 days of no air was grueling, and being 87 degrees in the house is not cute, and I needed something to decompress. So I took half of this CBD gummy, and all I have to say is within an hour and a half, I am like, girl, I turned and looked at him and I said, I am so high. And he started laughing, and I was like, no, I'm not even playing, like to the point where I am nervous to stand up to go pee because I'm scared I'm gonna fall over. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. They don't. Sherry, what you need to do is you need to get Rich to order them, and then he can ship them to you. Girl, no, half did not work well, honey. It was way too much. Way too much. I, at one point, was like, I want to eat a pickle because we have dill pickles, the little baby dill pickles in the fridge. And I love dill pickles. I will tell you my favorite shot to ever do is, oh, got you, Wild. Okay, I got you. Miriam's like, girl, you want a recipe? Miriam, if you can put it in the candy apple caramel suckers, we can talk. But, oh yeah, friends, yeah, So I will tell you, I literally I put this tiny little dill pickle, and I said, bit half of it, start chewing. I'm like, ooh, this tastes so good. So good. And then Magnolia, that sounds so gross. I would try it. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely try it. I literally went to swallow this pickle, and as soon as I went to swallow, my damn throat said nope, and I thought I was gonna die trying to swallow this damn pickle because that gummy hit me that hard, and I was like, "Ooh, no, I'm fucking gonna throw up." I was like, "No, girl." I literally set this pickle on, like, it's still on the floor because I only ate half. I mean, they were the baby pickles anyway. I had only taken a bite of half. I set this thing to the side, and I'm like, girl, I'm struggling. Exactly, Magnolia. You already know. I was like the man. But my favorite shot ever, okay? Yeah, you know what, Zachary? I love dill pickles, but I do not like sweet pickles. However, if I make deviled eggs, I put sweet relish in it. Yes, he has a code, girl. Go on there and use it. Oh, cute. So the funny thing is my favorite shot is Patron chilled with a dill pickle juice back. I love it. It is so good. Like, ugh. Debbie, you already know, girl. You already know. I was struggling. I was struggle bus McGee over here. I did not know what to do. I literally sat there and I was like, Chris, when does this thing wear off? Oh, I was struggling. I love Patron. Like, I love Patron. So I used to drink pickle juice too. Like, pickle juice just straight out the jar. I love it. It is so good. I haven't done that in years. But now when I make deviled eggs, I put sweet relish in it. But I do not like sweet pickles. Now, I haven't tried. See, I don't like gold tequila. Like, that's just a preference. I'm just not. Ooh, God, no. Jaeger? No, Jerica. I cannot. So the thing is, Jerica, I don't like anything that tastes like licorice whatsoever. Yeah, Zachary, I think it is. I mean, I smell it everywhere, but I think it is. I hate licorice too. My mother loved it. I feel like my mom, when she had me, is everything that she loved, I hated. Like, everything. Ugh, girl. Sweet, what's going on, sweet Gypsy Rose? Ooh, girl, no ma'am, Jerica. No ma'am, Pam. No ma'am, Pam. Hammer turkey. Not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. I am not about it. I do not like Jaeger whatsoever. It grosses me out. And I also cannot stand cinnamon flavored stuff. I like cinnamon rolls. I mean, imagine that. But, ew, gross. Exactly. Girl, I cannot. So the thing is, though, is I don't like cinnamon flavored alcohol. So my shot of choice when I was like 21 was Goldschlager. Do y'all remember that? I remember you saying that, Magnolia. Ooh, I don't like Jaeger bombs. I do love Red Bull, but I do not like Jaeger. Yeah. You know what? I have literally, okay, so fun. Did I tell y'all about the story? Let me know if I told you about the story about my friend where he thought I put tequila in his wine. Aftershock. Oh my God. I forgot about that, Linda. Oh, no, girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. My mom had that stuff one time when I was a kid. Hey, Kenya. What's going on? No coconut. So Kenya, I actually have not been getting on TikTok because I find that they do not like the LGBTQIA plus community. They lost a video of mine that had over 100,000 views on it, and they pretty much told me, you know, tough luck. Didn't do shit about it. So I got pissed, and plus, you could down. And plus now, so when I was on their TikTok creator fund, I made $7 in 2 months, which is bullshit because they surge what you're actually getting seen. When I was getting thousands and thousands of views daily. Well, you know, pickle juice is actually really good for muscles. So like if you have a cramp. Girl, we don't have stores like that here. Yeah, there you go. Medical's probably allowed here. Who knows? There's too many people here with too many opinions, in Texas, girl. And the place is like its own country at this point. So, like, you got one section that's like, yay, gay. And the other one's like, kill all the homos. And, like, you got another one that's, over her hate speech and down. The other one's like, let's get a gun in everybody's hand, including the children. You know. Oh, yeah, no, not a spritz. LGBTQIA. Yeah, you know what, though? The thing is on here, one, I make more money, but two, I feel that it's an actual community because I have 23,100 followers on TikTok, and I can post a video and only 100 people see it, which is bullshit to me. Jerica's like, girl, let me tell all my tea. Watch this. But on here, it's at least our community. It's our Taylor-tot family. And, we may have people that pop in and out that aren't subscribed. But at least it's an opportunity for them to come in. But the thing is on TikTok, when you go live, if you're not in the algorithm, you're literally just getting nothing but trolls the entire time. I know the community here is great. Everybody's starting to get to know each other, and everybody's remembering each other's lives and what's going on and our support system. And that's what it should be. TikTok is not like that, girl. Like, TikTok is, girl, she's for the birds. I'm like, you know what? I'll make something every once in a while and put it on there. But I'm like, girl, you can't tell me out of 23,100 followers that I have that only 100 of them saw my stuff. That does not make any sense at all. And that's the thing is I'm like, girl, shade. I know. Thank you, Debbie. Now, I get on there and watch the bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, but I think Shelby's going live soon. Tonight, I think. What is it? Oh, so these are actually from, ooh, sorry, my thing is like jumping around. I know, they're awesome. Hey, Beth, what's going on? So these pictures are actually from some home goods store. I don't remember. But I found them, and I was like, these are super cute. I used to have 4 of them. There was 3 that looked like, or no, 4. No, it was 3. That looked like these, but they were like that size because they're different pictures. And this one was just a big one. So I had these 3 up in the shower area at my apartment when I lived in the Gulf Coast. Oh, gotcha. Shelby is live. And then this one I had on the bigger wall, but they're super cute. The thing is one of them broke when we were moving because, the whole mover situation, which I'll go into that topic on an actual video one day about the whole mover situation, but thank you, Stephanie. Exactly, Jerica. Well, and that's the thing too, is TikTok is fun, but you know what? You get looped into certain things that puts you in an algorithm of things that you watch. And mine right now are like funny pet things and hot men. Like, that's all it really is. And now I'm just like, girl, whatever. It was makeup for a long time. But I don't know. All the makeup disappeared. No, not Hobby Lobby, girl. No Hobby Lobby. It was a Home Goods. You get on there to moderate. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Yeah, no, girl. We don't do no Home Goods if we can withstand it. Because my thing is not Home Goods, but what's that place we just said a second ago? Yeah, Zachary. I'm using it less and less too. I watch it, but I'm not posting as much as I used to. Hobby Lobby. There we go. Yeah, Hobby Lobby is for the birds, girl. Yes, make sure you're hitting the thumbs up button on here, guys. Yeah, Hobby Lobby is shady as hell. I'm like, I cannot. I'm like, don't nobody care about your religion, girl. Just keep that in your pocket. Nobody's coming in here to buy your religion. We're coming here to buy rhinestones, girl. Like, I ain't doing it. Many years ago, and I'm talking like when I was like 19 years old, I was an acquaintance with somebody. Exactly. I was an acquaintance with somebody that said, oh, girl, no. We still stock rhinestones from Hobby Lobby. We buy them from Michael's. And I was like, what? And I never understood what they meant, but like I never went with them. But they were like, girl, and they were like, oh honey, they don't like us in Hobby Lobby. And I never knew what that meant. And then finally later on down the road, it's like that whole story came out, and I was like, girl, honey, the tea is juicy over here, girl. Yeah, I'm like, girl, I ain't got time for it. You can keep all that stuff to yourself. I'm not worried about it. That's why when people come on here, I'm like, girl, do your thing. I'm not asking. It's none of my business. Do what you do. I cleaned up my makeup desk and never came back. You get OCD. So I cleaned up my makeup desk, and then I ended up going out of town, and I was in Huntsville, Alabama, where I performed, and I did a makeup tutorial there and posted it on here. It was beautiful, but it's so funny because I forgot my setting spray. So I was like, girl, I had to go into Ulta full beat before the show and go buy a setting spray. So I went and did that, and then been posting stuff on here. It was hilarious, but exactly. I was like, but I haven't done a makeup tutorial since I got back. There is something I do want to try, but I'm waiting until I get back. I'm leaving for El Paso tomorrow. Yes, Kenya. So it's on here. So when you go on here, there is one that's a pride flag and me in a red outfit, and it says make tutorial. I don't remember what that full thing is called. If one of y'all knows and can see it on here, but it's some kind of makeup tutorial. I'm wearing blonde hair. It's that one, and then yeah, we have Michael's over here. Thank you, Jerica. Yeah, I'm flying out to El Paso tomorrow, and I'm gonna be working. So literally, I'm gonna be swamped all week. So it's gonna be crazy because we're there for a huge event. And so there's not gonna be any makeup until I get back, but there is something I want to try. So there was a fabulous makeup artist, and I'm not gonna say who because I don't want anybody going and doing this yet. But they do a specific way of doing their makeup, and I'm gonna try it. And it's something very different that I've never done. The same area, Zachary, where, honey? Tomorrow's your Friday. I love it. Well, every day this week is my Monday. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a blast. We leave tomorrow at 3, and then we get there, and then we're going to get checked into the hotel and all that kind of stuff. I do not. So I don't actually know. I've only been in Houston for a year. So I don't really know a ton of entertainers yet. I know some of them that are like out and about now, just through Rich that I've met, like when we would go out and stuff like that. But I've not actually met anybody by like going and performing very much. You love the new location? What new location? Oh, cute, Zachary. That's awesome. Yeah, there's one here too. So they actually used to be in Montrose, and then they ended up changing it and going, I think, somewhere downtown. The new location is beautiful, but the parking sucks. There's so many homeless people over there. So many. Oh, yeah. The new location, yeah. You know what? It is a great chain restaurant. I don't go often, to be honest with you. That's awesome. The reason, like, for me, like, I like watching drag shows, but it's few and far between. Hey, Kaylin, what's going on? Girl, all the sinuses. Love you bunches. Yeah, the funny thing is, though, is when you're looking at, like, so in Atlanta, they have a place called Lips. So Lips, your servers are the drag queens that are going to be performing. That is a great idea, and people that do it make a ton of money. I personally was never, like, I never wanted to be a server in drag. I am too hot already, and the last thing I want to do is be sweating while taking food orders. The good thing is they don't have to deliver any of the food, so that helps make sure that their clothing doesn't get, like, that food smell on it. My drag daughter works at Lips in Atlanta. She makes a ton of money, girl. They make bank. What's up, Slushes? How are you, Shugs? Everybody say hello to Fong, girl. But yeah, the thing is like they make a ton of money, but I just would not want to serve in drag. I mean, it's just a lot to do. But at Hamburger Mary's, they're not the servers; they're just performing, which is great. And then you have like it's kind of almost like the if you've ever been to Miami to Palace, that's kind of like the same vibe that you get. So you're talking about the person that owns Lips or the person that owns Hamburger Mary's? Girl, I know you're Fong, aka Slushes Massacre, girl. That's why I said it. Oh, they don't? I didn't know that. I didn't know they didn't have another kitchen or a full kitchen. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we had a good time. Rich was a judge there when they first opened, and they were doing like an open casting call for people to fill in. And in St. Louis, yeah. Oh, a bar in Atlanta. I forgot the name. There was Backstreet. They was there for a long time, but they were closed by the time I moved to Atlanta. Slushes mascara. Make sure that you're tipping me, girl. I need some of this money from this big dollar coins that you're getting here lately, girl. I know that you got this big gig. You were just with Chime Philly, girl. I know you got some money in here. You better go on and make it rain on me, babe. Backstreet, yeah. They have Hamburger Mary's everywhere. It's on the West Coast. I don't know. No, it's everywhere because they even have them in my no, like Tampa has one. Yes, Kaylin, you know what's so funny is I actually did it right when I got on, honey. As soon as I came on, we did it together. If y'all are just joining, make sure you're giving the video a thumbs up. But I also want to show y'all a couple things that I got as birthday gifts today. So this is from Linda. This is a printout of me. So I made this and she lived for it. So she ended up getting this printed out for me. It was awesome. I'm like, yes. And then Debbie got me this and a couple other things. Yes. I know. I've actually never been to California at all. So, yeah, I'm just saying. Just saying, girl. I've never been to California. I want to go there because everybody says the weather is always amazing. That's why I'm like, for me, I want to go somewhere where the weather's always like beautiful, like in the 70s and stuff like that. Yes. Oh, that's awesome, Linda. Girl, which one, Fong? Because there's like 4 of them. There's a lot. Yes, Linda, they want the link to where they can get it printed out too. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, so one night I was sitting in here and I was like, you know what, I need a new promo, but I don't want to retake anything at the moment. And so I'm like, girl, done. Did that one, put it on a background and posted it, and I was like, I love this. And then she posted that she had one. I was like, wait a minute, I need this. And then she sent me one. I was so excited. I went and got it today. Oh, yeah, you know, the drought's not good. You're right, because the fires are hateful, girl. Linda's on it, girl. She knows how to get it all done. She got this awesome picture of me, and I was like, girl, you better work. Wendy Ho, yes, I've heard of her. You know, my drag mother's Trinity the Tuck Taylor. So hopefully she's going to win this season of All-Star All Winners. Oh, yeah, that one's from today, girl. Today. Stephanie, are you finally caught up? Are you caught up from in the live? Because I know you said you were a little bit behind. Oh, my eyelashes like. You know what though? The thing is about like Hamburger Mary's and all those places, they want you to do just one ticket with everybody that's there. And I don't know about you, but I can't stand doing that when it comes to places like that because, you know, everybody's there to drink and have fun. Yes, you better have fast forwarded. I have fun, but then people don't know how to be respectful because it's one ticket and it's like they're just like adding and adding and adding and adding and adding. So usually when we would go to Lips in Atlanta, we would just go sit at the bar because you can just do all like we just like there could be 5 of us. We're all just there, and I'm like I'm paying for mine and this one, and that's it. Like I ain't doing all that. Yeah, I'm not doing the scale at all either, girl. I have watched all the new Stranger Things. What did you think? What was your go-to? I watched all of them. I actually did a video on it. Yes, for the giraffe. Oh, I love it with the top hat. Love you bunches, Laura. Have a good night. Ooh, did y'all hear that? Winston's out there scratching at the, there's a little scratching post at the floor. Yes, congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, do not get on the scale, girl. It's one of those things you're like, Stranger Things are awesome. I've watched all the seasons. Part 1 was meh. Part 2 was great. I know. No, I didn't cry, but I definitely love it because Winona Ryder is my favorite. So, like, I love her. She's awesome. Your birthday redo, I love it. Yep. You already know. Good night. Yeah, I'm about to do the same too, girl, because I've got to get up in the morning. We got a call at 9 a.m. So meaning I got to be up by 8. And then I still got to pack my stuff. I was going to pack tonight, but I decided I was like, you know, let me wash everything so it's ready to go. And then that way tomorrow, all I got to do is just throw it all in a bag and be done with it. I know, Stephanie, I'm excited. You are motivated. You're ready to do it. You ain't no tater-tot. You're a Taylor-tot. I know, right? Well, they're padded in a lot of different places, Zachary. You just gotta go out and see it, honey. You gotta go out and see the padding. I know, Jerica. I know, right? I feel like there was just so much waste of time of retraining her power. Let's just get to it. I know y'all calling it tater-tots, and I'm like, it's a Taylor-tot because I'm Justice Taylor-tots, girl. You know. I love it. Ooh, 500, 500, 500 and praying. Honey, that calorie count is a beast. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, the calories are an issue. The problem is like when you go out somewhere to get food, there's like hidden calories in everything because you don't know what they use to cook it in. Things like that. I know. We all love tater tots too, girl, but them carbs, girl, them carbs. We ain't trying to have them over here. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. I mean, I'm not a RuPaul's Drag Race queen or, good night, Debbie. Have a good night. I am not a pageant queen either. I mean, I've done them, but I'm not a pageant queen, and I've had. But the thing is for me, though, is like it's a whole illusion. Like, it's like everything. Thank you, Fong. I appreciate it, Sluscious Mascara. Not with a diet. You can't have those. No carbs, girl. No carbs. Everybody give the round of applause for Sluscious Mascara giving a tip, girl. Thank you, Debbie. Chris is going to have the blast here. He's going to have the house all to himself and the animals. He's going to have fun. I'm going to be out of his hair for a week. Miriam was like, yes, Taylor-tot. Round of applause. Yes. I love it. Just in case y'all haven't figured it out yet, I have merch, by the way. So if you go to any of my videos and click the description box, it'll show you where to go and get the merch. There is many different types of merch, so it's not just this one. I know, he's going to miss me. I'm going to miss him too. You know what? It's part of it, though. You know what? You can't be around somebody 24/7 for the rest of your life. It makes it to where it's, I don't know, it makes it, like, keeps it fresh, girl. It keeps it fresh. Good night, Jerica. Have a good night. Aw, thank you, sweet Gypsy Rose. Love you, too. I feel like everybody's getting ready to crash and getting ready to go to sleep. All right. So make sure that you guys tune in for tomorrow, because I'm going to shoot something pretty quick in the morning. Nothing too crazy, just to get the morning rocking and rolling and going. I know, right? Hey, Abby, what's going on? Congratulations on your promotion, girl. Abby got a promotion into yours, so congratulations. Sluscious Mascara, it's because that wig is heavy. It's a lot to hold it up. It's a lot to hold it up. All those curls. You'd think the bounce would take some weight off every once in a while, but it ain't, girl. It's not. I love it. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up. So you got like 2 minutes. If you want to send any super chats or anything like that on here, tipping a girl, you can Cash App, Venmo, whatever you want to do. But just so you know, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be posting a video of just getting my stuff together in the morning. And everything like that to get going. I fly out to El Paso tomorrow at 3 p.m. and I'm gone all week, so I won't be back into town until late on Sunday. So it's an opportunity to, I'm not sure where I'm going to put my canvas yet, Linda. I'm thinking of where I want it to go. I have my light here, and it's actually supposed to go in my armoire behind me, but I think I want to put it there so that people can see it. So I'm not sure yet. And then eventually I think this wall over here is going to turn into something, because I'm like, girl, I'm getting all kind of goodies. I just need like a giant, like the size of my bedspread, that size of me, like on the wall. But yeah, so tomorrow morning, I'm going to get ready, get going, do my stuff. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate all of your support. You tune in each and every single day. Even if you don't, you always make up for it later on by, like, you know, just checking in, watching some things when you can. Again, I appreciate it. I know you have a life, girl. Paint a wall pink. You know what? I thought about it, but then I also saw on TikTok where that lady has the fur, the pink fur on all the walls. I'm just saying. I know, Linda, you have the biggest picture of all. Love you bunches. But all right, guys, have an amazing, amazing night. I need like tons of flavor over here. The thing is I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this way or if I'm going to turn it this way next time. Yes, a Justice mural plus trust. I need to get some more pictures done, to be honest with you. My drag has evolved so much over the past couple of years, and I'm like, there is just so much going on. That I need to get some updated photos. I need some professional photos, to be honest with you. But who knows? Bye, Zachary. Have a good night. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a great evening, and I will see you all tomorrow, technically today, at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, if you get on there and you absolutely love a girl, just give her some tips, baby, because you know this girl's always getting some coffee at Starbucks, so that's what y'all can pay for. Or for some drag, girl, because you know I'll be wearing some lip gloss from time to time. I'm going to go in here, shave my head, shave my beard, so I'm ready for tomorrow morning. Got a list of stuff to do. But I love you all so much. Good night, Stephanie. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. And don't forget, you cannot have an amazing tomorrow until you fix your mindset today, okay? That's all I got to say. I love you. I love you. I love you. Tell somebody else you love them. Be present in their life. If you're a friend, be Be present. Be coherent in the situation. Don't wait till later, girl, because there may not be a later. I'm telling you now, we never know what tomorrow's going to bring. So act like this second is the last second you're ever going to have with that person. Make sure that they know how much you love them and appreciate them, okay? And I love it, each and every one of you. Thank you again, Taylor-tots, for joining me. Mwah!